I wanted to give you guys an opportunity to enjoy the view. Enjoy me getting water out of my ear. So, good morning and happy Sunday, everyone. So, much like since day 937, you ever take a day or two I missed, let's get to my low, my high, my act of kindness. So, my low is the fact that right now I'm actually rather conflicted. Because I was convinced that if nothing else, we'd be up here until the first weekend in October. Only to find out that yesterday that is no longer the case. And I actually did try asking my parents, like, why don't we just come up here for, what's one extra weekend? The problem is, they're going to shut off, everything in terms of, cable and I think internet. So, even if I were to come up here on that day, I forgot to dry my hair. Even if we were to come up the first weekend in October, nothing would work. I'd have to, for me to, make a video and post it, I would have to film it here, go all the way to, either Hammondsport or Penn Yan to the library, and, do my work and upload the video from there. Which is actually a lot more work than it's worth. I mean, on the one hand, it would get me out of here and explore, where I'm going, I suppose. But in the end, is it really worth all the trouble? I don't know. So, chances are, this could very well be the last Cuca Lake video I do this year. I mean, obviously I'm going to try and fight for at least doing one more next week. And what bothers me is, okay, if you recall last year, I was this close to being able to do 40 lake videos in a year. I had to do 39 because of a COVID scare. Hold on a second. I have NFL picks to make. I have to wear my jersey, as I always do. Except with the thing in here. And because of that, I'm like, you know what? This year I'm going to do 40. This year I'm going to do 40. If you're keeping track at home, today would be 37, meaning next week would be 38. That's actually one less than a year ago. Which, I mean, listen, the fact that I'm even able to come up here at all is already enough of a privilege in of itself. But if I'm able to come up enough times to actually make a decent fraction of the year, that'd be pretty cool. Statistically, if I did at least 30 to 31 lake videos a year, that's 1 month. You can genuinely say that I spent 1 month of the year up here, which is great. However, from 2019 onwards, I've been doing upwards of 36 or more, which, given the fact that there's 365 days in a year, 366 this year because it's a leap year, that's 1/10 of the year, which is more than a month, which would technically be 1/12 of the year. Basically, the more I'm up here, the better. And unfortunately, it's just getting to be that time of year where it's just getting to be a little more trouble than it's worth. I mean, full disclosure, I was out here for a good 5 minutes contemplating how I'm going to press this record button and immediately jump in without thinking. Because it's not that it's freezing cold out right now, but there is a bit of a chill in the air. The water is actually not bad, though, if we're being honest. The water actually felt pretty nice. I mean, normally I would jump in and be like, woo! But, the last couple of days I'm like, you know what? It's Cuca Lake. It's peaceful. We're outside surrounded by nature. That's why I've been quiet in the beginning of the videos when I jump in the water, because I want you guys to take it in and enjoy the soothing sounds of nature. So yeah, I'm actually pretty conflicted. And I'm going to have to really fight to do one more video up here because I'll be coming from my Trinity Pauling reunion. Full stop. There was actually like something I was invited to go to at like 10 o'clock this morning, but that would take place all the way in Horseheads. And if this is my last day up here, possibly, I would think it'd be more important to be up here. No offense to the people that invite me to do this thing. Especially when, I mean, yes, I know Cuca Lake isn't going anywhere. I mean, it's millions of years old. It was formed during the Ice Ages. It's gonna be here after I'm long gone. But it's my ability to enjoy the time I have now that's really important to me. Because something could happen. You know, for all I know, between now and this time next year, maybe something bad could happen to me. I don't know. I mean, I obviously hope not. But that's just where I'm feeling right now. I mean, again, I'm going to try and get to at least 38 Cuca Lake videos, as that would make it like 10.38% of the year, which, again, that's more than 1/10 of the year. Actually, technically today makes 1/10 of the year. So any more is just, bonus. It's just a little conflicting is all. Right, I got so busy talking about that, I never got to my high, and plus I have the NFL picks today. So my high is just the fact I'm up here at all. It was a beautiful day. I got to see my nephews. I went to Chatawhile in Bath, which is a place I highly recommend that you guys go to if you ever find yourselves in Bath. In fact, I can think of a few people off the top of my head when, like, they would love this place. You guys know who you are. And my act of kindness was I've been helping my parents watch my nephews, make sure they stay safe and such. Not to mention, in terms of like being with my family yesterday as part of my high, we got to go for a boat ride. Got to watch football. Colorado won. That was really cool. Yeah, and I mean, they're about to go apple picking soon, which, I mean, if this is our last day up here, it kind of defeats the purpose of leaving to go somewhere, even though I kind of want to go to Laurentide later because they're having the end of the summer thing as well. I don't know, it's weird. Plus, it's actually kind of sad. There's one place on the Cutler list I haven't been to yet this year. And unless I pull off some kind of miracle, I don't think I'll be able to go at all. So, fingers crossed. But, you know what? Enough about all the melodramatic stuff. Let's get to making NFL picks, because that's why I'm wearing the jersey. All right, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 games to go over today because there's 2 games tomorrow. So, let's begin. The Giants versus the Browns. Yeah, I'm going to go with the Browns. That's an easy one. Eagles and Saints. Okay, you know what? I got the Saints as a dark horse. They better deliver today. I'm going with the Saints. Texans and Vikings. Ooh. The Vikings have been doing a great job surprising me this year. And you know, I think they're going to continue to do just that. I'm going with the... Actually, let me fix my hair real fast. Hold on. Yeah, you know, I think I'll go with the Vikings. Why not? Broncos and Buccaneers. Oh, Tampa Bay, no question. Packers versus the Titans. I'll be honest, the Titans aren't looking so good this year. I'm going with the Packers. The Bears versus the Colts. I'll be honest, I keep forgetting that. Listen, I know it seems like I do nothing but talk smack about the Colts. They're like the least interesting team in the NFL to me. They just are. I mean, at least the Bears were like 1-0. I mean, Caleb Williams hasn't really done much, but then again, you know, what do you expect when you go to... Listen, if you're drafted number 1 overall, you're going into an organization that, for all intents and purposes, is a veritable dumpster fire. The fact that the Bears are 1-1, that's actually better than what most people are able to get to. So you know what? I'll throw the Bears a bone. I'll go with the Bears. Chargers and Steelers. Ooh. You know what? The Chargers are off to an amazing start. I think, listen, the fact that the one thing that keeps me from saying the Chargers are going to win the division is that they're in the same division as the Chiefs, which I'll get to later. But I definitely expect them to make at least a wild card spot, and winning games like this should be a no-brainer. I'm going with the Chargers. Dolphins and Seahawks. Well, it's pretty safe to say that if Tua Tagovailoa was healthy, I would easily be picking the Dolphins right now, but the Seahawks have been doing pretty solid this year as well. In fact, the Seahawks have won both games this year. You know what? I'm going to go with, it's a 12th, man. I'll go with the Seahawks. Panthers and Raiders. You know what? I'll pick the Raiders. Ooh. 49ers and Rams. That's a tough one. Because, I mean, the 49ers are really looking like they're going to get back to the Super Bowl this year. In fact, I'll be honest, as much as I'm a Cowboys fan, I got to give it to the 49ers. The 49ers are definitely going to be the team to beat for the NFC. Hold on, wait. There we go. The 49ers are the team to beat in the NFC. And I don't think here's going to be any different. I'm going with the 49ers. Lions versus the Cardinals. Oh, that's a no-brainer, too. Lions. Okay, this is the game I'm sure a lot of you were wondering what I was going to pick. The Ravens versus the Cowboys. If the Cowboys are undefeated right now, I'd so be... If it was a different team and if the Cowboys were undefeated, I'd be picking the Cowboys right now. Yeah, the Ravens are 0-2. But I don't know. I mean, the Cowboys were at home last week and they got completely thwacked by the Saints, which boggles my mind. But again, I think the Saints are going to be the dark horse this year. Man, I have no idea. I don't know what to do here. My head is telling me I should be... My heart's telling me the Cowboys. My head's actually telling me the Ravens. You know what? At the end of the day, I think there's a lot of things that went wrong for Dallas that I would hope they fix. You know what? Forget it. I'm going with the Cowboys. Go Cowboys. And now the Chiefs versus the Falcons, which is tonight's game. Like, that's even remotely hard for me to do. Chiefs all the way. Okay, so with that said, my picks are the Browns, the Cleveland Browns, the New Orleans Saints, the Minnesota Vikings, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, the Green Bay Packers, the Chicago Bears, the Los Angeles Chargers, Seattle Seahawks, Las Vegas Raiders, San Francisco 49ers, Detroit Lions, Dallas Cowboys, and the Kansas City Chiefs. I'll give you guys a minute to peruse my picks. Remember, a check mark next to if there's a check mark next to the team, that's who I picked. Give you guys a second to pay attention, or pause the video here to write down what you're gonna do. Okay. this behind. So yeah, this is where I'm at right now. This could be the last time I'm up here. Again, I'm gonna try and fight, and by fight I mean get my rear end up super early from Pawling, New York, and drive here for about 3 or 4 hours to get here at hopefully before 9 a.m., but Lord knows what could happen there. Or possibly leave and, leave early from Trinity Pawling and head up to the thing afterwards. I don't know. But regardless, if this is my last Cuckoo Lake video, you know what? 37 days out of the year makes for more than 1/10 of the year. That's pretty solid. It's solid. I wish it were more, but you know what? There's a lot of things in life I wish for that never come true. It's sad. Come to think of it, the clouds above me kind of replicate how I'm feeling on the inside. But regardless, if this is my last summer up here, or last day up here for the year, I'm glad it was on a day like today. Because in case you didn't know, I actually really like this weather. I think this is my favorite kind of weather to have up here. Because, yeah, it's not sunny, but that's, it doesn't need to be sunny all the time for me to enjoy being up here. It's nice, but it is what it is. I hope y'all like this video. If you like, subscribe to the YouTube channel, follow me on social media. As always, I am very humble to make this video for all of you guys who watch and enjoy it for today. Hopefully you have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful Sunday. Oh, did I say happy Sunday? Happy Sunday. And remember, if any of you guys want to talk, I'm always here to lend an ear. I'll always have your back. Take care and make good choices. 6-0-7 all day, baby.